when we're lost in thought like that, and we're rehashing old conversations and stories in the past, or if we're worried about what's to come, maybe there's a meeting or like an event that's coming up, and you're thinking about all the possible things that could go wrong, and feeling anxious about it. These are just states of being completely out of presence. So you're either trapped in the past, you're stuck in the past, reliving something over and over, rehashing something that's like not even in real time, it's done. Or you're in the future anticipating something horrible is going to happen when that's not even true either. The place of peace and the place where we're in our most creative, our most alive, our most healthy and resource state is when we're in the absolute present moment right now. And when we're in that state of absolute presence, generally speaking, we feel really calm. We feel really resourced. We can adapt to life because our energy's not being drained in the past or the future, worrying about things or rehashing scenarios or situations or conversations. And so the power of presence is really important in our lives. But breath work is a really great way to feel really present in the body. So I'm just going to take you through a little super simple practice. It's focusing on your core. We're going to pay attention to our spine and use that as an outline or a template to feel into, so we have something to anchor to in our bodies. And we're going to be moving our breath up and down this column that's coming straight in through the top of your head, through your center, and coming straight out of your pelvic floor. But it's this column that goes all the way down into the earth, and it goes all the way up into the cosmos. And your body is just, the center of your spine is just aligned with that column, okay? So think of it as a fluorescent tube, not this like narrow skinny thing, but it's quite wide, like from nipple to nipple. Think of it as being that wide. So you're going to just feel that space, that column, your channel or your core, central channel or core. We're going to start off by just sending our awareness and our attention to that channel. You could visualize it at first. Eventually, when you do this enough, you're going to be able to just feel it. But start off just by visualizing that tube. And then we're going to go down into the earth, 2 feet below our feet, and imagine down in the dirt, in the earth, 2 feet below our feet. If you're up on a higher level floor or second story, just imagine the ground rising to meet you. So the earth has risen to meet you just under your feet. And so you're breathing. We're going to take our first breath from down beneath our feet, 2 feet below, and we're going to contract our pelvic floors. Contract as if you're stopping your urine midstream. You're going to feel that tension in the pelvic floor. So you're going to breathe from 2 feet below your feet into your pelvic floor, into your heart, and then exhale from your heart straight up and out of your head. Then you're going to inhale from above the head into the heart, and exhale down through the pelvic floor and straight down back into the earth. So we're going to be just breathing up and down. The point of exchange of the breath is going to be the heart. Breathing up into the heart, exhaling up, inhaling from above into the heart, exhaling down. And let's just start by doing 6 breaths like that. And we're always going to finish with anchoring our breath into the ground. Okay, so here we go. Taking a breath in. Let's do 1 more or 2 more breaths. Inhaling up into the heart, exhaling up through the throat, through the center of the head and out the crown. And again, from above the crown, through the throat into the heart, and then out through the pelvic floor into the ground. So just sending our breath through that central column keeps us really present. Can't really think about anything else. We're just here in our bodies, feeling every part of our bodies, and we're just noticing if you have any tension anywhere or if you're feeling anything. If you're noticing anything, maybe you're noticing something in your neck or your shoulder. What you can do is, as you're doing this breath, as you're pulling the breath in and you're pulling and you're exhaling, you can kind of scrub the area with your breath. Like, visualize your breath not only moving through that central channel, but also making a bit of a detour and grabbing onto whatever it is you're feeling, and then exhaling it out. And again, as it's coming in, coming down through, scrubbing into the heart, and then exhaling down. If it's in your hip, you're going to do the same thing. As you're coming up from the ground, breathing in through your pelvis, you're going to scrub your hip, grabbing whatever it is that you're noticing into the heart, exhaling it out the crown, and vice versa, coming back in through the crown into the heart, inhaling and then exhaling and scrubbing whatever it is you're noticing in your hip. So this is just getting you to be really present and aware of what's going on in your physical system, in your physical form, in your body, but also feeling very present in the moment, not allowing yourself to jump forward into the future, anticipating something that you're worried about, that you might be worried about, or just anticipating anything. And it prevents you from going back in time, rehashing any conversations or any situations, like having feelings about making mistakes or in the past, whatever. It's just, you're just here in the present moment. You can take this practice with you, do it anywhere, anytime. You could do it seated, you could do it standing. Ideally, do a minimum of 10 breaths, and you'll feel really centered and grounded and anchored in your body.